My coworker kept taking credit for my work, so I exposed him in front of the entire leadership team. Let me tell you about Chad. Not his real name, but if you've worked in an office, you've probably met one. I work as a content strategist at a mid-sized marketing firm. Chad came in last year as a junior associate but acted like he ran the place by week 2. You know the type. Overly confident, loud, always networking, but allergic to actual work. What he was good at was taking credit for other people's work, especially mine. At first, it was subtle. I'd write a campaign brief and he'd clean it up before it got sent to the team, then name drop it to upper management like he led the whole thing. If I built a slide deck, he'd slap his initials in the corner and refer to it as our work. Management was buying it too. I tried addressing it with my manager, but she was one of those "let's not cause drama" types and told me, teamwork is a shared win. Fine. If they wanted shared wins, I was going to give them a shared loss, and a public one. A few months later, we landed a major project with a high-profile tech client. Full rebranding campaign. My manager assigned me as the project lead and Chad was supposed to support. But from day one, he started pulling the same tricks. Asking for access to my files, inserting himself in client calls, volunteering to present for the team. So I let him, but I also started preparing. Every time I finished a major deliverable, I'd send it to myself via email first with time-stamped notes. I also screen recorded myself working on key pieces. I kept detailed revision logs in Google Docs with version history that clearly showed my edits and notes. Then I waited. For the big client presentation, Chad insisted on being the one to present the final pitch. I gave him the green light. But this time, I made sure the whole leadership team, including our creative director, account director, and the VP of marketing, were invited to observe the final pitch for alignment. Chad went up there in front of 10+ people and did his usual song and dance. Our strategy, my team, what I developed here is, all while clicking through slides I made entirely on my own. Not one word of credit, not even a hint of a shared effort. So when he finished and our VP asked him a question about the competitive audit section, a section I knew he hadn't touched, he stammered and said, "Oh, I'll let OP take that one." I stood up, smiled, then said, "Sure. I actually created the full audit in this deck, so I'm happy to elaborate." Dead silence. The VP raised an eyebrow. My manager looked like she'd swallowed a lemon. I continued. Just to clarify, I authored every section of this deck. Strategy, visuals, copy, even the pricing breakdown. I've also got the full version history and time-stamped records of each asset, if anyone wants to review. I slowly turned my laptop to show the Google Docs history on the big screen, scrolling through version dates, all under my name.